Welcome to an AI-only battle in Rome Total War that puts Legend of Total War's theory to the test. Now, in a stream a few days ago now, possibly a week ago by the time this goes up, Legend of Total War had a friendly debate, we'll call it, with his chat where he was on about which is better, Cavalry or Pikemen. I agree with him, and it's definitely got to be Cavalry. Cavalry beat Pikemen. Of course, there was a big debate, and this is not going to prove anything at all because AI is dumb. If a human Pike army goes up against a human cavalry army, the cavalry will win. That's just how it is. Even if they're boxed up, because missile cav are allowed and they do count as cavalry. But I decided anyway to do an AI only battle of it, just to see what happens for fun, and yeah, let's just see how this goes. So, full cavalry army, mostly chosen kind of at random. I just chose a bit of every cavalry. This fits his challenge, although it's AI versus AI, so you can't use this as an actual argument for anything. I think cavalry is definitely better, but in this one, the spears and the phalanxes will probably win just because of how they are, how the AI plays. But still, let's take a look. And so it begins. Cavalry versus spears. So first of all, what's the AI going to do? Yeah, because if you're new to this channel, the theme of my channel is AI onlys, and I do some let's plays and funny stuff and time lapses. It's like 50% of my channel is AI, so that's why I thought I'd do it like this. So of course they're moving forwards with their missile units to skirmish a bit. It'll kick off soon. The Spartans moving forwards. It's going to be interesting to see what the cavalry actually does when controlled by the AI, because is it going to be smart enough not to charge head on? Is it going to try and use a bit of strategy? I don't know, they haven't really charged yet, so it's going to be interesting to see. Okay, the pikes are down. Cavalry, they're throwing in their missiles. Same on this side as well, just throwing in the missiles, but it looks like they're charging forwards. Greece are going to start this battle. The Julii are charging with the cavalry and get caught in the front, and this is where it begins. So they've of course been almost destroyed on the front. Can we get right? They're charging all the cavalry now, getting them on the flank, and they've got even more coming in as well. Poor Greece, they're completely surrounded there, but they're holding out. Well done to the pikemen there. Right, they've got round on the flank. Oh, if the Spartans catch them here, oh, that's not good. Okay, we're in combat. They need some more cavalry here to flank around. They managed to break those. Oh, they've charged. Oh, that's not where you want to charge. Okay, they pulled out just in time, only took a couple of losses, but they're charging in again. What a stupid AI. The Greeks pushing forwards over here as well. That's a lot of cavalry in one spot. Right, they managed to destroy the first phalanx. Looks like they should be able to destroy this one if they get a few more cavalry units in there. Don't charge from the front, AI. Why would you do that? The stupid AI. They broke them over here, which is interesting. I think with missile cav. So yeah, they did really well there, breaking them with missile cav, but they're immediately going to run over here and get caught. The Greeks are breaking. Oh, the Greeks are breaking everywhere. I actually thought the phalanxes will do it, but looking at this, the cavalry might beat them in AI only mode. Okay, there. Right, the Julii are pulling out a little bit. So it's definitely not over yet, but from what I saw there, it was definitely looking very heavily in favour of the Julii. Okay, now the Julii's morale is collapsing. Okay, there we are. Still, it shows that the Julii as an AI faction could win this. Of course, human versus human, it would definitely be the cavalry. There's just so little that the spears can do, that the pikemen can do. You might as well see for AI, they're breaking. Oh, come on! I do want to see the cavalry win this, just to prove a point that they can even win in AI versus AI. Ah, but it's not looking good all of a sudden. As soon as they started looking good, and as soon as I started saying that they looked good, I immediately jinxed it and everything just started collapsing. Spartans charging in, they're not even using their spears anymore. That was I guess a good charge by everyone. Everyone just lost troops in that charge, but the Julii were the ones to break. Oh, the battle's just chaos at this point. Troops everywhere. Right, they managed to get a charge in the back here, but they're losing cavalry on the charges, even if it is in the back. Come on, charge in this unit. Right, they broke them anyway, then it didn't need to. So Julii making a bit of a comeback over here. Where is their general? Right, the general's over here, so he's safe. The Greek's general is here, so he's on the front line. They could potentially lose their general, which would not be good for the Greeks. Right, come on, just charge these in onto this. Nah, they're not doing it. Ah well. Where are they going? Come on, just charge your general, get him killed. Ah, they're broken over here. Oh no, they have strategical retreat. Tactical retreat, we'll call it. That's like the smartest thing I've ever seen the AI do. Okay, they're like circling around them now, they're charging in. They need to charge on the other side as well. Ooh, it took a few hits there, but they managed to break them. The Greeks broke there. Right, that's a sign that the Greek morale is very low right now. Yes, well done to the Julii for breaking them over here. I think it's very clear right now that the cavalry is better. Of course, it depends what faction you choose and everything. I just went with Julii because it's the most, it's the most normal faction. It's the one everyone plays as first. So that's why I went for him. Oh, they completely broke from over there as well. Killed every single one. Right, they're charging into the general unit. Charge the general in the back. Kill him. Kill the general. I don't think they need to at this point. The Greek morale is low as it is. These are about to drop. Just get one more charge in and they should go. Okay, the Julii got the general caught, but he's charging back in. Come on, you need more cavalry in here. Oh, okay, they're pulling back a bit. Maybe pulling back to charge. Yep, exactly what I thought. Charge in. Not the best charge, but we've got them flanked now, completely surrounded. Come on, break them. Right, what's happening over here? So, the Greeks broke again, but the Julii lost some. The general is still alive. That's going to cause a big problem. But as long as the Julii general is still alive, it should be balanced. Oh, the Julii struggling with the Spartan unit right now. They can't seem to take it out. And all of a sudden, it's looking like the Greeks are winning. That's not what I expected at all. Well, that's what I did expect originally, but then, after seeing how the Julii were playing, I thought, they'll be able to win. It's so close right now. Anyone could win it at this point. What's happening over here? So it's like they're fighting the general. If they can kill him, that would be good. Like the Julii pulling back a little bit. Their general's safe over here. Right, they've got to be careful with him though. They don't want to lose the general. Okay, they managed to manoeuvre around them. That's why I think that another reason why they're better. They can manoeuvre around troops easily. As you can see here, they're just not getting into any dangerous form of combat. I think we can speed it up a little bit now. The stupid AI just trying to annoy me, walking around in circles. Right, the general is finally in combat. Can the Greeks finally kill Julii's general? Right, he's at the back so far, so he's safe. They might be able to break from here, because they haven't got the pikes down. They're facing the other way. There's potential they could break the Greeks. Ah, they pulled back. They got a little bit worried. Right, the missile cavalry coming in, or is it just... Yeah, I think it's missile cav. Charging into the back. They've got very low morale, but they might be able to break the Greek morale. Okay, they've got them in the back. Reinforcements come in. They've got the general here as well. Come on, one more cavalry charge. Should do it just... Ah, okay, they broke. Come on, Julii, finish his final Spartan unit. Well, almost final. Second to last. Oh, right, they pulled back. At least they didn't break. That's all it counts. Oh, they broke from over here. Right, they're down to the final 2 Phalanx units and the final 4 cavalry units. Come on, I think both factions could still do it. If they both play right, that is. Right, come on, this charge should do it. And yes, okay, the Greeks broke. Oh, but they've pulled back over there. Oh, but the Julii got some of their cavalry back. Right, they charged him back. Oh, good there. They wiped that unit, but the Spartans come back. Just charge them now, you should be able to break them. Oh, that was smart there by the AI. Some actual human-looking manoeuvres, sort of. And here we are. The Greeks are down to their final Phalanx unit, their general. They could still do it. Oh, but the Julii do have a lot of cavalry around. If they kill the general, get their Phalanx, get their pikes down in a reasonable formation, then they still have a potential. Oh, get your general out of there, Julii. Okay, good, they pulled him out just in time. Oh, but they brought him back in. Right, you got to charge. It's now or never, Julii. You got to charge. Right, the general's safe for now. Right, pull him back, pull him back. The AI has been so cautious. Right, he's given the order to charge in. Oh, but we're done to put the pikes down. Okay, good, they didn't get the pikes down. Come on, bring in all the cavalry, just charge in now. Okay, that's a lot of cavalry in. And there we have it, the Julii have won. Well done to the Julii. I'm impressed actually. So there is, I guess, Legend of Total War's theory that cavalry are better than pikemen. Of course this proves absolutely nothing because it was AI versus AI, but still, I think that cavalry would win anyway if it was human versus human. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I do other AI only stuff, some let's plays, some joke Total War stuff. You'll see them all at the end when they're linked in their own little boxes and yeah, all that stuff. Hope you've enjoyed. Please do feel free to subscribe, share and like if you do want to watch more of these or help see me grow. And as I always say, subscriptions do help. I of course can't build this channel on my own. Every channel does need help from their viewers, either through subscribing or just liking and sharing and everything like that. So yeah, please do that. It does help me out, only if you want to of course. But more importantly, hope you enjoyed, hope you at least learnt something from this possibly, and goodbye.
Legend, I know two really good Total War YouTubers you should collab with them, Lugatrix and Melkor.